and they also shut down public communications such as phone lines, social media, and television. After the coup took place, the public was outraged, and they began protesting and arguing the coup across the country. Because of this, thousands of people died, and thousands more were arrested. After the coup occurred, more than 25 countries condemned the coup and didn't support the new government in charge. However, out of all these countries who didn't like what was happening, only two countries actually took action. One was US, who sanctioned Myanmar officials and froze billions of dollars worth of assets in Myanmar. And the other one is New Zealand, who suspended all diplomatic ties in Myanmar.
Now this begs the question, why has so little been done about Myanmar? These people are suffering while a lot of people in these rich countries are sitting in their chairs having a great time. So why has nobody come to the aid of Myanmar? To understand this, we first have to understand why people help each other in the first place. We briefly explored this topic earlier inside our class, and after some research, we found out that a lot of times people help each other for their own benefit. It's because they get this warm feeling, and usually they get something in return for helping others. For example, if you're doing a favor for a friend, well, then you get something in return. In this case, is that you feel a warm feeling and a sense of belonging to a community. This especially applies for these big countries where the countries are run by people who prioritize the well-being of their own country before the feelings of others. So this leads us to the point where why should these people running these countries even help Myanmar and others, these small countries? Clearly, we've seen that places like Rwanda, where hundreds of thousands of people died, nobody did anything. Why? Because there's no incentive for these people to help them. What do they gain? They lose many lives and they lose billions of dollars in an effort that they do not have to participate inside. They have no obligation to help these people. So therefore, they have no reason to help them.
Well, what would be some solutions to this problem? Well, because the cause of this problem of people not helping anybody there is so deeply ingrained in our human consciousness that would be really hard and almost impossible to change this about humans. We would have to change an ingrained thought and instinct in ourselves to be able to prevent this type of problem in the future. So things we can do right now is just spread awareness of the situation and let more people know about it, so maybe then eventually governments can do something about it.
Time and time again, we've seen horrible atrocities like this being committed. First, we explored the Rwandan genocide where hundreds of thousands of people died. And now we are talking about the Myanmar coup where thousands have died and tens of thousands have been arrested for protests. So to end this presentation, I would like to pose the question, where do we draw the line and finally say enough is enough? Where is the line where we will finally step in and stop these people from committing atrocities and save people's lives? Thank you.